Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, the very first. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and it's good to see you all again. Last time around, we started up the prologue of this game, and began our new story in Erebonia. Glorious, peaceful, nothing ever goes wrong in Erebonia. We started in Media Res. We saw the railway cannons of Corellia Fortress fire on Crossbell, which is interesting because that never happened. Or, it did, but an ion came down and, wiped Corellia Fortress out of existence, so, what's the deal with that? We'll never know. In any case, we met our Class 7 cast, all 9 of them. They're just throwing 9 characters out at us at once. And we're gonna learn more about them, grow with them, see how they change and develop. And enjoy the opening screen here. It's just Reen and Elisa, interestingly enough. In any case, let's get started, shall we? So we're immediately jumping to the middle of April here. And this is the first game that actually utilizes a calendar system, which I find pretty neat. If you're wondering about how this compares to Trails to Zero, we're probably looking around second chapter. Yeah, that sounds about right. Not quite the anniversary festival. I think that happens in May. This would be the Golden Will, or Golden Sun, Silver Moon chapter. Anyway. We're looking all snazzy in our blazer here.
Time to get going.
Looks like Reen keeps a photo of his family. What a good son.
Oh, Reen!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Aw, our favorite cinnamon roll.
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
It's what you get for being tardy.
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
I love Elliot's reaction to all this, because he's just the normal kid here. Everyone else is like, oh yeah, we got secrets and family drama, and Elliot's just like, who are these jerks? Why can't we just be normal?
Huh.
Damn, how can she hold a grudge for 2.5 weeks like that?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late.
Emma over Elisa. Oh,
Hey, wait for me, Elisa.
she's definitely bigger in one department, that's for sure.
We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as
Reen
you
lived
keep
the tough
trying,
life.
I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class
Eventually.
7's got enough tension as it is. What with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
Yeah, please let our hell class be less of a hell class.
I'll
Thank you.
certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
And you can see why people's early reactions to Elisa aren't great. Hello, Will, and welcome to my stream, and thank you for the follow. I didn't get to say so,
These past
but
2 weeks have really flown
I'll
by,
say it now.
haven't they?
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
Damn it, Reen, you're such a slacker.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too.
Got it.
As are Laura and Gaius.
Yep, we're the idiots in the class, guys.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
You know, I really like replaying through this again.
Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
'Cause I didn't remember Elliot being this timid about the whole noble commoner thing, but it makes a whole lot of
Plan
sense.
on it. I'd hope
Yeah,
they
it's just
get
little
along
things
a
like
bit
that.
better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
It's funny knowing what you know now.
I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Oh shit, it's Chester the Molester. Wait, no, this isn't East. Sorry. Hi, Patrick. AKA Revolver Jesus.
Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
That's rich coming from a guy without a name. I know, right?
So they're from one of the upper classes.
Know your place, commoner.
This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles.
Your place is behind my buttocks. Lick my shithole, commoner.
Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. that's the infamous dormitory #1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
Man, I hope we get our own maid. Nah.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Think Class 7 could afford a maid.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
That's fine. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, hello, game.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
It's my boy, Instructor Thomas.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low.
Choo-choo, it's Instructor Thomas time.
But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession.
Thomas, you're a history teacher, not an actor.
He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rice Arnor.
This name isn't important, don't remember it.
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was... Reen Schwarzer, would you care to tell the class?
Oh shit. I didn't study this in my history lesson. So, did he gather his forces in Crossbell? Did he go to wherever the hell Berea Heart is? Or did he set out to the Nord Highlands and forge an army in the Windy Plains? Yeah, it's Nord Highlands. See, I don't get why Reen isn't voiced for all these lines. It sucks. It's dumb and I hate it. It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Now nobody's voiced. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. Prince Dreikel's wanderings led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yes, I got it right. Oh, looks like Elisa was trying to help us out. Guess he didn't need my help after all. Seriously, such a tsundere, I swear. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you'll gain academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. Basically, do all the stuff, do all the side quests, and you will be rewarded greatly. In fact, it is
Nice work,
detrimental
everyone.
not to do everything.
You made it through another grueling day of classes.
No thanks to you.
In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Sarah gets me. Like on a primal level.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Nerd!
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these
Yep,
free days
best
as well,
instructor
so
for
anyone
sure.
who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
Practical
What does that
examination.
entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then.
Yep. English is great.
Might be a good idea to do some training
How's it
on your
going,
own
Sucker
time,
Punch?
too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement.
Well, it is pretty late, or pretty early, technically.
About a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
God damn it, Sarah. You're supposed to tell people what's in the class lessons. Put it in the syllabus.
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something.
Okay, now you're talking like me. Now you're talking like me. It's only 2:15 a.m.
That
It's
concludes
fine.
today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to the staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you've joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for the band, though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like it could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. God, Elliot is such a tease, I swear. Oh, good. You're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is, it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it. Though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I could look at a few clubs along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind, thank you. Student council room's in the Student Union building next door, at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Godreen, you're such a sucker. Oh my god. Don't tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. Good thing I remembered, though. Otherwise, I would have had to sit through another one of the vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? Nope. You don't even know the half of it, buddy. Oh boy. Poor, sweet, dumb Reen. Alright, I have all my, book stuff. I was thinking, it's like, hey, you know, I should probably... I'm missing a copy of the Imperial Chronicle? What the hell was I doing? Seriously. Well, good thing I don't have to go fishing or, recipe hunting. I don't have a cookbook yet, so I have to pick that up, but... saves me a lot of trouble doing all the boring stuff. Oh my, what a delectable smell! It seems as though it's emanating from the cooking club. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace them with my presence. Have a good night, Sucker Punch. Take care. Oh. This is really weird triggering this right at the beginning, but, yeah, because I have all my notebook data. You forge friendships with the second years, instructors, and staff alike. I've literally just talked to the people on this floor and my classmates. Well, hey, free accessory. Can't complain about that. And considering we have no other accessories, that's, pretty nice. We're just gonna pop that on right away. What's balance? Hey, maybe you should ask him about his birthplace. You know, in casual conversation. Do you ever do that, Reen? Do you ever have casual conversation with your classmates? Yeah. But, Linda and guys, the budding romance begins. Maybe. All of it happens off screen, so we can only assume that the budding romance happens. And yeah, I'm just kind of fucking around. You know, you got a real air of confidence since you first showed up here at Thor's 2.5 weeks ago. Oh man, we had to face so many difficult opponents. Those flying felines and that gargoyle. And yeah, that's been about it. Well, hey. Apparently Crow and Angelica got this medal last year, so must be a pretty big deal. I don't have a recipe book, Instructor Thomas. Oh, maybe I don't have enough peculiar dishes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do cooking anyway. God damn it. Because, like, yeah, I don't have recipes on me at the moment. Ooh, but I do. Do have that. Okay. You there. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Oh no, game, please. If I remember correctly, the Student Union building should be to the east of the main building. Doesn't seem like this is too urgent, though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus for a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all its classrooms. There's many other facilities located on campus, like this. And this field. And this gymnasium. You're gonna go there a lot. And the shed. It's where we hide the bodies. And the library. Where only nerds go. And the Student Union building. Which is our final destination, but we're in no rush. Evie has a good mindset. Can't spend all your time studying, you gotta have a bit of fun while you're at it. Well, I definitely like her to teach me about plants, and maybe I can teach her about seeds. I'm going to jail, aren't I? Yeah, seriously. Gold Steel 1 is a slow-paced game, but also I like talking to NPCs, so... Like this one. This guy's fun. Well, say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard that right. Oh, of course. I'll say it as many times as it takes for you to get into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of the club. Did you follow that, or must I speak more slowly? Huh. Yeah, I gotcha. You're so damn cocky, how about taking me on? One-on-one. Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objections to that. Just remember, you challenged me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. Just because you're a noble doesn't mean I'm not going to beat your ass. You need to be brought down a peg, and I'm going to be the one to do it. Given your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right. Mind if I ask who you are? My name's Patrick. I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Reen Schwarzer. Pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? I couldn't in good conscience say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. While you're at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. We wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles now, would we? The thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. Yeah, and you're a real doormat, Reen. Kick his ass. Looks like Laura's already found a club. Swimming club. Doesn't just strengthen your body, but your soul too. If and when you join this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do, as long as you want to make it happen. Working towards that will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. Don't believe in the me that believes in you. Believe in the you that believes in me. Alright, I really should stop fucking around. But fucking around's so much fun. Those ladies in lacrosse getup are looking mighty fine. It'd be a crime against photography if I didn't snap some pics. That's a crime. You're going to jail, buddy. Friendship, hard work, and success. So, who's ready to make the most of their youth with us? Do try to control yourself, Emily. You'll scare them all off at this rate. This club's for girls only. Damn. Poor Emma. It's gotta suck to be, you know, the go-between between two feuding people all the time. She's awfully cocky for a commoner. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I love the town themes so much in this game. Cold Steel has some really nice atmospheric music. Hey there, Becky. Have you decided on a club to join yet? Hey, how many times do I need to tell you to stop acting like you're my mates? Join the school still. Got a problem with that? Becky, that's not a club at all. I know. You think I'm daft or something? As usual, you continue to baffle me, and presumably everyone else. Yeah, you know that massive corporation, Clash & Co. Well, this wee bam's from there. He thinks it's a pure ticket because his family's well off. He will not stop following me about either. Actually doing my heating. I'm attending this academy from my home in Heimdall. A commute like that makes it very difficult to join a club or work a part-time job like Becky does. Hey, bitch. It's nothing. I can't study because my husband's in the library. I mean, Eustace in the... that bitch is in the library. Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope, I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? The same. None have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and your own discretion, just like a noble. It doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right. Sorry for bothering you. Anyway, they haven't updated any of the books in here yet, but they have all the information about stuff in the series that you can read at your own leisure. Of course, if you're like me, you've already done that in the past. Multiple times. Just don't. Anyway, let's go to the old schoolhouse, you know? I bet there's a lot of interesting people waiting for us here. The front doors are locked. Damn. This old building's closed up tight now. Probably for the best, considering all the monsters roaming around inside. Orienteering or no, I can't believe we were thrown in with them right after our entrance ceremony. Some welcome. I have no real reason to be here right now, so I should start heading to the student council room. Yeah. A lot of people don't actually get to see this scene, but if you pay the old schoolhouse a visit, you get something really interesting. Especially if you've played the games before. You're like, oh, what the fuck? This happens? I really like this about the series. I'm gonna gush about Cold Steel 1 a lot. It's definitely one of my favorites in the series, like, overall. What was that? Was that just my mind playing tricks on me? No. No, there's something off about this place. It's definitely not just my imagination. All the more reason to keep my distance for the moment. I need to go to the student council room anyway. So yeah. Just, they just throw that at you. And man, that's cool. I really appreciate it. Alright, one more place to check out. Nobody's at the engineering building, so can't do anything about that. Let's go here.
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the student council room is.
Hey there, first year.
Tale as old as time.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask?
Where's my Mira?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
He hasn't stolen his Mira yet.
First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
Trick? Yeah, I take off my pants and then I fuck you in the butt. Wait, no, this is a PG-13 stream. Sorry. No, it's not. Don't listen to me.
You got a 50 Mira coin I can borrow?
For the rest of time?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Thanks.
Cheers.
See ya.
All right, watch closely.
What?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Well, which hand is it in, guys? This is for AP, so you gotta answer right.
Too bad.
And by answer right, I mean answer wrong. You can't actually win.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Thanks for the money.
Wait, my 50 Mira.
And that's your introduction to everyone's favorite character.
And
Without a doubt, everybody loves them.
Student council room too. Somehow.
Mystery Bandana Boy.
Nice good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that.
Yep. Reen's occupation is doormat. Don't even pretend he's
well.
anything else.
At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
All right. Well, we've done our rounds around the around the campus. Let's go pay a visit to the Student Union building. On the first floor of the Student Union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. This makes it the best place to stock up on supplies or buy new equipment on campus. Except we're not open right now. So they say it's cheap, but that's a frickin' lie. Especially since apparently a student's budget is $5 frickin'. And I mean, Crow just robbed us a 50 mirror too. What a prick! It's like a tenth of our money. I used to work at the kitchen at a noble's mansion, so this might be an academy cafeteria, but I can guarantee the quality of my cooking. If you want to try some, just say so at the counter. You donkey! This turkey's raw! Gordon, you're making risotto. Shut up, bitch! This kitchen is a nightmare! Titties. Well, in her case, it's more like boys touching each other. Tall boys with glasses really are the best. Just thinking about them makes me all tingly. Hey man, I'm not gonna discriminate. Tall boys with glasses aren't bad. Not bad at all. Is this club ever gonna break its losing streak? Nope. Spoilers. Nobody's in there. Nobody's in here. This has to be the place. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption.
It's everyone's favorite.
Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer.
Must head pat.
Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Must kidnap.
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Damn, dude.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book. The name's Toa Herschel.
I'm not even 5 feet tall.
I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe.
Damn it, Reen.
So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see.
Alright.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I feel like we should have gotten these way sooner than we did.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Like, seriously, you have to unscrew it to get inside of it? It's so dumb. I hate it.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf.
Speaking of doormats...
Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh god, Sarah, you absolute
I
troll.
heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
Are you gonna say no to that face?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload?
Oh my god, Sarah, you monster.
Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah.
Mwah, indeed.
I like that they voiced that line for the flashback, but they didn't voice it when it actually happened.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Damn, we got roped into being the student council's bitch boy. Aw yeah. Living the dream. And somehow it's already nighttime.
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But all right, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias.
Not me.
And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't.
I really like the emphasis on that line. It really shows that the actor knew exactly what that line meant.
So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course.
But you kind of are.
But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all.
And we just happen to be the perfect little guinea
So there
pig.
you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Quit mixing your metaphors, Sarah. They don't go like mixed drinks.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course.
Biru.
It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
My wind.
And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Do, 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 do. Chapter 1. Unconventional Studies. Afterwards, Reen returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the select button or choosing Note from the camp menu and selecting their respective tabs. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get done with this tonight. You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. So, don't until you're ready. Nobody's using that one. You really can't beat an ice-cold beer after work. No, wait, maybe you can, with 2 ice-cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say it like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take some work on for the student council, so that takes a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plaster to bastard in a blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. Bolt still had some really great lines that weren't voiced, and I'm just... It's a little sad. Man, I should not have stayed up doing that stream with Feb. But, you know, I did it. We did it. We survived it. This should be Machias's room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Sorry to make you go through all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show off those snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, good night. See, Gaius actually opens his door for us. Evening, Reen. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you, and I got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that would come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring back the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. This should be Eustace's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh? What kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude upon my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. Eustace is just bad at conversation, and, you know, being a kind and generous human being. Holy shit, Elliot, you take music up as a hobby? No. Not when you have 2 violins. Do you know how expensive these are? No, sorry. He has 3 violins. And 4. 5. No, 4. I assume this one is actually just an empty case. Fuck, buddy. Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Yeah, actually, you have 4 freaking violins in here. What the hell's wrong with you? Also, here's the student notebook. Ooh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing. Just doing the fingering and motions. He's pretty good with his fingers. Yeah. I'm going to jail. It's not that much, honestly. I'm still waiting for the rest of it to come by mail. Spoken like a true music nerd. I wonder if Feb likes Elliot. I think he'd be a fan of the whole, music aficionado. Well, whatever. Let's go bug the girls. This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. Coming. Cheers. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. This should be Emma's room. Yes, who is it? It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment? Oh, Reen, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? Damn, Emma, needy much? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Alright, joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon. Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to her again later. Good luck, but don't try to rush things either. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing my notebook, too. This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura? Are you in there? Oh, is that you, Reen? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat. I was just, jerking off with a wooden sword. I mean, practicing. Yes. Practicing. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room, too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night. Good night. I'm going to jail. I need to give Elisa her student notebook, too. Right, here goes. Who is it? It's me, Reen. Huh? What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Reen took out Elisa's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see. Elisa Rhine. Don't read that! Elisa snatched the student notebook out of Reen's hands. I can't let my guard around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook it is without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Damn. Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? Yeah, because she's a Rhineford. Sorry, that's supposed to be spoilers. But, you know what? It's pretty plainly obvious, don't you think? Okay, so we got everyone's student notebooks back. We talked to Sarah. Let's go bed. Also, we're an hour in, so I should show myself a bit. I'm Logic Blade. Hi, everyone. You know who I am. Or maybe you don't. But in any case, watching this on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. You know you want to. And, also, I write fanfiction on Archive of Our Own. You should check that out. I've got some good stuff there. I've also got some really bad stuff there that you should check out just because it's really funny. But I've also got really good stuff there, I think. So yeah, go check that out. Anyway, we got ourselves some quests to do. And if you played other games in the series, or if you've been watching along with this entire series, you know how this whole shebang works. We got a couple of required quests here. The Old Schoolhouse Mystery. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Principal Van Dyke. Orbital delivery. I just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club. I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, left to the student union building, and I'll tell you more. George, Year 2, Class 2. A noteworthy loss. I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the student union building, and I'd really appreciate if someone lent me a hand. Colette, Year 1, Class 4. One from the principal, one from the engineering club, and hey, one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too. It sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. Okay, you can view the quest tab in your notebook, yada yada yada. It's where your quests are. You need advanced quests to complete the main story. Also, we received bonding points. I should have all the bonding points, so I should be able to see all the events. But yeah, on free days, you can talk to certain characters and hang out with them. Learn a bit more about them, find out their favorite kind of things, that sort of thing. So, the game said 2, but because we have all the bonding points, we have 3. So why don't we just, oh, we can't fast travel yet, actually. Before we leave the building here, then, because one of our bonding events is actually freaking in this room. Pretty sure. You're looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat. I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? Yep. You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help you out? Really? You would? Well, I'd sure appreciate it. Reed and Elliot began sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. Whew, well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side, too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kind of nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh. Elliot took out a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? Looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music, ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a music academy. Weird. Really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Reen and Elliot returned to sorting out the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Seriously? Seriously? Oh yeah, I carried over my link levels as well. That's why it's so freaking high. You max out at 5, so I'm really close. Yeah, let's go. Actually, no, let's not. Sarah's in her room. Right? I think. Yes. I'm gonna bug Sarah. Yo. I bet Toa's got you so wrapped around her finger already that she snaps her fingers and you leap into action. No, that's not how it is. Besides, I'm not even sure what to think about you sitting here relaxing after dumping all that work onto me. Hey now, I'm an instructor. This is my precious day off, so let me just be completely unproductive for a day, okay? I feel like in your mind every day is a day off. Man. Frickin' Sarah Valentine. Now we finally get to explore the town. Weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. You can buy shit from the stores. Like that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. You can use the square button to access the quick travel menu. Oh, goddamn time. It's Kurt! What's he doing here? No, seriously, this game just has a problem with the NPCs being named Kurt. So, yeah. Anna and Harrison are some NPCs I really like in this game. They're just that classic lovey-dovey couple. So, you know, it's always nice to see them being really cute together. So, yeah. This is your exchange shop. You can change in your U materials and stuff for better stuff. None of this stuff's useful for us right now, though, so don't even worry about it. The only thing you really want to do is exchange your Seventh Masses. Get a little bit of spending money available to you. Until I freaking egg soup my way out of this game. I was once told that free days was set up as a means of helping students to become more independent. So try not to let this go to waste. I'm sure that your parents would be upset if you did such a thing. Hello, Koromaru. Zach, how's it going? I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though, you're really dedicated to your studies. Oh, that's a nice emote. Just doing what's expected of a student. You should try to make a habit of preparing for classes in advance, and then reviewing new material afterward. Seems like a smart idea. Maybe this would be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Mind if I joined you? Not at all. I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Reen ordered a drink and proceeded to join Machias on his break. Sip. You can tell this cafe uses high-quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness. The fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee, then. Mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking it for as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. Ah, that explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regnitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. The tea here is nice and relaxing, too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. Doesn't help that I was associated with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. And that couldn't be anyone other than Eustace. And how do you sip arrogantly? Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try, though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee, too, then. You know what that means, guys. An indirect kiss. No, it doesn't even count. Lame. Sip. You were right. This isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having more coffee next time I'm really studying. Keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime, then? Sounds like a plan. And thus the two finish their drinks and chat together for a while longer. From a virgin student to a Chad teacher. Yeah, I've already got Moxius to Link 5. Moxius is my bro. Actually, let's check out what my links are like. So yeah, Gaius, Fee, Eustace, and Elliot aren't Link 5 yet, but Elliot's gonna be Link 5 real soon here. So you wanna go here, buy the first copy of the Imperial Times, and if you wanna boost up your links with people, grab these books, use them, and you get a little bit of link experience. It's not much, but it adds up. Welcome. Have a look, we got some solid books for students lined up here. You keeping up well in class, mate? I hope you are, because being a student's all about getting your head in the books. Cannot say much there, because I'll be focused on work instead. Yes! Yes, queen. Becky, my girl. Have you heard of Red Moon Rose? It's a pretty popular novel these days. As a matter of fact, I happen to have the first chapter of it right here. Why not give it a read? So yeah, he is the first owner of the Red Moon Rose series, which I'll make a read-through off-screen for. I want to do one for the Crossbell books as well, but I don't have solid translations of them yet, so I'm holding off. Anyway, Laura's got a bonding event, so we're gonna go talk to her first. Oh, right, I forgot, this is mandatory. Man, the weather's perfect today. Fish are really gonna be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Yo! Fucking fish! Fucking love fish! That's right, I like fish too. Do you want to fish together? Fuck you! My name's Kenneth. I'm gonna kick your ass. Well, that sounds lovely. Yeah. I'm gonna beat you up so badly, you're gonna wish you were dead. Not just dead inside like you already are. Seems like you know me all too well. Yeah, you're a little bitch, aren't you? How about it? Well, yeah, I'd love to fight you. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Sounds great. Let's freaking do it. Are you sure I can have this? I feel kind of bad stealing your shit. Man, you kicked my ass. You can do whatever the hell you want. Hell, I'll even bend over for you. What? Nah, just kidding. Don't worry about it. I was just kidding, man. Like, seriously? Fuck you. I hate your guts. Piss off. I don't get what's going on. Fire. Fire. Sorry, I'm doing my bro kind of real dirty here. I'm still confused about most of the things he said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Wait a minute, isn't Lake Lord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and I'd assume experts on fishing. The Lake Lord Fishing Company? What's that? But hey, here's the game telling you you can go fishing. So, I have all the notebook data about fish, but I don't have any fish in my inventory, so let's see what we can catch. Apparently I'm just getting a catfish right away. Oh god. Right, I forgot, this is button mashing hell. And I got the beginner rod too, oh god. Urgh.
Wow, this is a big one.
Let's hold off on fishing. There's no reason to continue. Ah. Do. Reen's going to Gehenna. But I mean, we already knew that. Well, the truth is, he's the only one who can fish. Laura can't fish. Good thing Fab's asleep. He can't hear me speak blasphemy about his one true girl. Although I feel like I've got a little bit of leeway. So yeah, can't get into the auditorium unless there are special occasions going on. So don't worry about that place. Useless is checking out the field here. What are you staring at? Oh, sorry. Dearest Ferris, that lacrosse uniform truly suits you. Fear not, your big-hearted brother will be cheering you on from here. Now show me your blazing passion, your merciless icy focus. Show your foes true elegance as you crush them underfoot. Master Vincent seems overjoyed by Lady Ferris's decision to join the Academy's lacrosse club. As a servant of the Thorald family, I have every intention of cheering her on from the shadows. Being bested by a commoner is quite simply not an option. As a daughter of the Thorald family, it is my duty to put Elisa in her place. I get the feeling this Ferris girl isn't exactly fond of me. Hopefully it's just my imagination. I've got practice to focus on anyway. Wow, this is the first time I've ever touched a horse. It's so docile, but at the same time, it could kick my ass. Don't fuck the horse, kid. It's a bad idea. The shade here's nice. Might be good for napping. #1 nap spot in the city. Why, hello, little worm. What brings you here? You're not planning on snacking on these plants, are you? They're growing up nicely, so I'm afraid you'll have to dine somewhere else. Did she just grab that with her bare hands? Yeah? Like, dude, it's a worm. They're adorable. What's wrong with you? Actually, no, I need to talk to Kenny first. Oh, you're a black angler now. I'm really hooked on fishing. You know, it's taking hold of you when you start with the fishing puns. You need to enjoy these things. Now that you're a black angler, I can trade you some nice shit. Here, get the good goods. And yeah, make sure you get the good goods, like, Lake Lord Star, so you don't have to fish with crap for the rest of the game. Just buy them out of their good stuff as well. Make sure you pick up your sets of stuff as well. Oh, I can get just a whole bunch of those. Okay. I thought I was limited to one. That's fine. Alright. Now I don't need to fish anymore for the rest of the game. How do you like damn apples? And just because I've got nothing better to do with my frickin' equipment here. Yeah. Alright, right, gymnasium. That's it. That's where I was going. Laura's got a bonding event. Luggins, why are we wasting our time practicing the basics where we could just pick up where we left off yesterday? Surely I'm not the only one who feels our draw was unsatisfactory. Shut it, you're a first year. You do the basics, no two ways about it. Huh. And here I thought you were such a hothead that you'd jump at the chance. Oh well, I suppose defeating you so hastily would spoil the fun, so I'll let you off for now. Uppity little shit. And of course Patrick isn't just a noble, he's skilled with the sword. Are nobles really that much better than us? Alan, if you lose focus with a sword in your hand, you're liable to have one run through you. Right, sorry. It sounds basic, but relaxing your body and staring your opponent down could save your life. They're not particularly glamorous, but good fundamentals can save you from embarrassing accidents down the line. Got it? Yes, ma'am. Master your sword, or you will be mastered. We've got ourselves a great group of first years this year. Casper seems like he's really into learning. And then there's Laura, who I don't even need to teach at all. I grew up by the ocean, so yeah, I'd say I'm a pretty good swimmer. That said, I joined this club to get even better. Which reminds me, I wonder if Laura wouldn't mind teaching me some stuff. She's a noble though, isn't she? Do you think she'd mind if I just asked her for help? Whoa, look at how cool that second year with the blue hair is. I've been checking out the different sports clubs, but I think this one might just be the one for me. Maybe if I'll join, I'll be able to get as confident and strong as she is. Is she confusing Laura for a second year? I mean, it's fair, she is pretty tall. Like, she's maybe a couple inches shorter than Reen. Good day, Reen. Have you come for a swim, too? Not quite. I'm surprised the swim club's active at this time of year, though. Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. Water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. How did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? Would it be fine if I just hung out and watched the club for a while? You'll get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short-distance swimming speeds. Do you think you could record my times? Sure, I can do that. You better. Dang, she's really, cutting through pretty quickly here. Goal! That took you 22.34 seconds. Just a so-so time. So-so? You tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father's a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off of her when she was in the water. Is there a reason you're staring at me? No, don't mind me. I take it swimming's a specialty of yours, then. Perhaps more habit than specialty. Legram is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed you'd join a more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me, there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very... you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword. You can do the same. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck. I know you can do it. Bam. My bond is impenetrable. This is the girls' locker room. If I walked in, my death would be swift. Blissful, but swift. I love that line. Alright then. Let's knock out some of these quests. We've got 3 to take care of. That one's required, so we're going to take care of the quote-unquote optional one first. But if you know anything about Trails games, there's no such thing as an optional quest. You do them all. So let's see what Colette needs. Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from Class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem to be so much more grown up than me. People in Class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of this morning, but I can't find it anywhere. I can't even say my lines, damn it. Anyway, we gotta go find her missing notebook. Yeah, it's pretty simple. So she lost it somewhere in the school building. And it's definitely not in the library, and the rooftop's definitely out. And the classrooms are out, so check the hallways. So this is a prime opportunity to use our fast travel. So I know exactly where it is, but before I go and do that, I think it might be good to try and give this painting a bit more depth. What do you think, Clara? Whatever. This should really help me improve. Thanks, Linda. He looked a little intimidating at first, but Gaius is really nice. But why am I the one teaching him? I'm not exactly some master artist. Seems like Linda has been fond of painting since she was young, which led her to learning more about it. We're both new to the club though, so I hope we get along. That reminds me, I hear you decided to help the student council out. Just let me know if you ever need any help with that. Thanks, guys. I'm glad to know you got my back. Gaius is such a good boy. We've had 3 new students join the wind orchestra this year. The new additions should keep things lively, I think. I hope this club serves as a platform that allows them to boost themselves and their musical abilities to new heights. I doubt it. Anyway, let's go find that notebook. Oh, look at that. It's a notebook. That should be it. But I should check the inside just to be sure. Unless there's another identical Colette running around. This is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get back to her as soon as possible. So luckily we don't have to go too far. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook. Why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it'd be awful if I lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I need to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Reen. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know the sofas on the 2nd floor of that main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. Sofas on the 2nd floor? Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? Wait, what pocket do you normally put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pant pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out from there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh, wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. Happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? Hell yeah, I'll take an accessory. Give it to me. Alright. So, our campus store is finally open. We can buy weapons and armor and shit. And items. But they're all expensive as hell, so, you know, we're gonna hold off. For as long as possible, at least. Seems like Emma's found her way into the literature club. Nerd. Dorothy seems like such a passionate person. Writing novels and short stories together would be a lot of fun, too. Maybe this really is the club for me. Emma, no. Based on what I've seen, she's very well educated and has a real way with words. I'm sure we'll enjoy our time together in this club. Now I just need to drag her into the wonderful world of passionate young men. Oh dear. Oh dear. We've unleashed a beast. Hello, Reen. did you get a chance to look over the requests I sent to your dorm? I did. I'm in the middle of doing them right now. Hopefully this will help take some of the weight off your shoulders. It's a really big help. We get so many of them that there's no way we can handle them all on our own. It might be tough, but good luck. Oh, Toa. Poor, sweet, innocent Toa. Sweet 2-foot-tall Toa. Nah, she's like... She's gotta be like 4'10" or something like that. You know, something impossibly tiny, but standard fare for babies. Alright, so you want to check the library here and check the book here. It's for your collections. You read that at your own pace. It's not very interesting. But there's a book that is interesting that we want to check out. And that's our copy of the Imperial Chronicle. Because I haven't had an opportunity to read this one yet. Wait, oh, right. I have to do it from here. Annual budget announced. The government today held a press conference to reveal its annual budget to the nation. At the same time, new plans to expand the military were announced, including the strengthening of the armored divisions, reaffirming earlier statements made by Chancellor Osborne. With the neighboring Calvard Republic continuing to expand its own armed forces, this seems an appropriate reaction and the duty of a great nation such as ours. Reactions of the Imperial Diet. Both the House of Representatives and House of Peers met to debate the budget in Heimdall. The House of Representatives voted unanimously in favor of the budget and military expansion plan, but the House of Peers remained fiercely critical of both proposals throughout the debates. I pray that His Majesty decides in the best interests of this nation, House of Peers President. However, with His Majesty leaving decisions regarding the budget in the hands of the Chancellor, it seems unlikely that it will be overturned. Imperial Governor Regnitz speaks. In response to an Imperial Chronicle reporter outside City Hall, Governor Regnitz had this to say about the budget debate. The proposals have my full approval. Much has been made of the military aspects, but taken as a whole, I feel the budget is remarkably well balanced. It seems apparent to me that His Excellency has a clear vision for how to proceed in modernizing this country. Governor Regnitz. Society, the Imperial Transportation Act. It has been a year since the Imperial Transportation Act was enacted in Heimdall. The law was drafted with the expectation that the number of orbal cars in the city would continue to increase. But how have our dear readers reacted to the bill? We found that the majority seem to be in favor of the new law, though some have argued that giving the cause of commoners regard equal to that of the nobility makes little sense. City Hall PR representative who supported the law. The Imperial government maintains that the law has been successful in reducing the number of motoring accidents, and aims to eventually introduce it in the rest of the country. Culture. Celtic Grand Market. The eastern town of Celtic is best known for the Grand Market, which is held regularly throughout the year. This year's spring market is bustling as usual, and has attracted large number of tourists and merchants. But what is it that makes the market so lively? Because the town is located on a trade route that has long been vital to this nation, is the opinion of Otto, the market manager. He believes that Celtic's position as an interchange station, where passengers can transfer from the Transcontinental Railroad to national lines, make it easily accessible for visitors from both outside and inside the country. Whatever the reasons, the market's popularity is showing no signs of letting up. Spotlights. Welcome to the Rhineford store. Our goal is to deliver the latest Rhineford Group products. We're your one-stop orbal technology shop. And yes, I'm doing all the Imperial Chronicles in my best Osborne voice. And it's not quite my Osborne voice, though. I can't quite keep it that deep for that long. But hey, I think it turned out pretty alright. Anyway, let's talk to Tits McGee here. Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You got a good memory. I'm George Gnome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Reen Schwarzer from class 7, right? It's nice to meet you. Likewise. Told me that you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yeah, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own orbit factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbits here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request, too. That's right, I handle that stuff here at the engineering club, too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So, what do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 orbal products for me. First up is this orbal scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets at the home ec room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Oof, sorry. Nicholas from the cooking club, home ec room. Okay, got it. Next two are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. Second delivery I need you to make is this antique orbal lamp. This one's going to Mick at the Pawnshop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique orbal lamp for the Pawnshop. Understood. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this orbal wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is at the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there, and she'll call Michael out for you. An orbal wristwatch from Michael from Radio Trista asked for the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all of those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Alright, so we gotta finish this quest up first before we can access the engineering building. But this is basically an excuse to show you around town and pick up a few important items. So we saw Nicholas on the 2nd floor. We know where he's hiding. Charge into the home ec room and talk to him. Anyway, some of the stuff's boring, so I'm gonna voice it. Also, I'm starting to lose mine. Frickin' shouldn't have done my Osborne voice for fricking... Oh well. I'm all out of water, too. I'm really good at this. Learning to cook is really the best way to transform a lovely young lady like myself into bride material. If I work hard, I'll be sure to... This will be my chance to have myself a hunky husband. Gross. So gross. Alright, next up. Pawnshop. Yo, bitch. Got some business here, kid? Or you just window shopping? Do actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Land it over already, will ya? Right. Kid does nice work. Swear why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? I thought an item would break right after I paid for it. That's a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here, out of sheer curiosity? Fair few, sure. What, you looking for some money? Don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. It's like items for items? Oh yeah, I think I got something in a while back you might like. It's yours, as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Blade? Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I ever bothered to play. You can give it a try, or don't. Or burn it for all I care. I didn't pay for it. Thanks, that's really nice of you. I have this strange feeling that he just gave this because he didn't have anywhere to put it, but oh well. Yeah, another thing. My shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. Change up the goods sometimes. When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery and enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Anytime. So yeah, basically, if you miss chapters of like Red Moon Rose or whatever, you have a chance to buy them here. And you'll be able to play with that card game at a later date. But not now. No. Definitely not now. Alright. Our last destination of the day is Radio Trista. But also I want to check the inn here real quick. No. Okay. I thought Crow was inside for some reason. He's not. He is living the good life. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you got it delivered from the engineering club for me? I do indeed. Here it is. Wow, he really did fix it up. That's some pro-level work. We're starting out a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though. Imagine that'd be pretty intense. Well, you know, starts at 9 tonight. Things work out, Radio Trist is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. I mean, I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... oh, sorry about that. Shouldn't be getting you all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had an orbital radio. Well, I gotta head back. Our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I'd treat you to tea or something, but today's really busy. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course, good luck with tonight's show. Alright, that's the last item delivered. I should go tell George. Do 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 do. Alright, I'm just gonna check my guide here real quick, see if I'm missing something stupid. It's entirely possible I am. No, I'm not. I'm good. Cool. So let's mosey on over to the schoolhouse here. Oh, hey, seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you finished delivering those, what do you think of the place you delivered them to? They all sucked ass. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, dude. Everyone I work for is a piece of shit. Heh, that's true. But the biggest piece of shit is you. You're like 500 pounds. You fucking fat piece of shit. Well, that's fair. Do like eating. It's my favorite pastime. You know what? What? I'm gonna eat you, bitch! Ha! Damn it. That's 3 lines. Well, shit. I better get you a radio. I'm gonna go bash your head in with it. Wait, really? Yeah, real good. This is why I shouldn't stream when I've been up since, Fuck yeah, I've been up for 22 hours. That's, not good. Well, whatever. So, he's gonna be doing maintenance on our Arcus units, unlocking our slots, all that fun stuff. Making quartz. I didn't, carry over my Sepith and my Mira and all that stuff, so I'm gonna be poor as shit for a while. Anyway, you can also buy Master Quartz from him. It's a lot of Mira, but it's worth it. You can also exchange your Sepith for stuff from him. It is not worth it to buy the EP charges, though. So, I'm gonna hold off on unlocking Gaius slots. Reason for that is to be determined. You'll find out why later. I don't need to tell you shit. That's not true. Nope, game, please. Oh, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Feels good, though. Kind of fulfilling. Now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Tristan and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't here before either. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. That about does it. Now all I gotta do is report back to George. So she does know George after all. The wind felt fantastic today. Anyway, we need to pay the principal a visit before we can start our exploration here. But, just talk to these two. Heinrich is pissed at Sarah. Excuse me, Principal. Why the hell are you so tall? I broke my knees. And then re-stitched them back together. So it tells me you've accepted my request. I probably should have tried to stop her, but I found it hilarious, so I didn't. Damn, you're kind of a jerk, aren't you? But not as much of a jerk as Sarah. Getting back to the matter at hand, you want to go investigate that old schoolhouse again for me? Promise I won't drop you in a trapdoor this time. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. Don't go by yourself, dumbass. Anyway, he's gonna give us the key, and now we can go inside the old schoolhouse. Alright. I think I've got enough time to investigate the schoolhouse and finish up this day at least. Fee, join my party, damn it. You won the poll. Or, well, you're winning the poll. Check out the straw poll down below. Click on Emma. And, vote for the winner. Vote for who you want to see do some of the final bonding events with. But anyway, the front doors are locked. I'm not sensing that mysterious presence anymore. It seems to have dissipated or something. Maybe it was my imagination after all. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else today. So before I go in, I should check and make sure I've taken care of everything else on my to-do list. So I'm not quite ready yet because I didn't save because I'm a dumbass. And I haven't actually saved since I started streaming. Jesus Christ. Normally I'm a bit better about this whole thing, but you know, when you're having fun. There we go. Wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. Some characters will only be available to help after the story's progressed. Yeah, we've got Elliot and we've got Guys. That's it. God damn it, Reen, make some friends. I can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't. And neither of us would blame you one bit if you turned back. It's not too late. No, thanks. I'll come with you. We've got that practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this orbal staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turned back, I'd wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. Well, that's very kind. Thank you. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll each need to watch the others' backs and proceed with caution. The underground area should be just through the main door, correct? Yeah, that should take us right to the room where we fought the stone gargoyle. Best to go that way, rather than falling through the trap door again. No arguments here. I really hope that thing hasn't regenerated yet. Surprise, it has! Whoa. Well, at least that monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait. Did it always look like this in here? No. This room's definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here. How? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there are things present that weren't here previously. Like, that door. I don't remember there being a door there last time. I don't remember there being one either, but at this point, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange though it may be, we should go and get a closer look at it. That is essentially why we came, after all. So yeah, I can tune up at the charging station here. And, let's proceed. Welcome to the old schoolhouse. Population, suck my balls. Unbelievable. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. I don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here, too. What do you think we should do, Reen? The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major the changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head in as far as we're able. Here we go then. May the goddess be with us. Alright, let's do this. I still can't link yet. God damn it, game. Maybe this will be the fight that teaches us how to link. This one could prove a little awkward to fight. Not if we make good use of our combat links. Yeah, we should use the game mechanics and use them to our advantage. That sounds great. Let's break the fourth wall. Oh, they want me to go here now. God. No. Fine. Don't.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
All right, game. Come on.
Go.
I can't hit all of them at once.
There. Now's our chance.
Here. It's my turn.
All right.
Go.
Right. Now.
Gotcha.
All right. They're open.
Gotcha.
That's why I want to keep combat links up.
The winds must be on our side.
They must be, because that was a breeze.
And you also get all these fun quotes.
I did it!
That was a breeze. Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. If we can master these combat links, I'm sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible while the stakes are low, and get used to them as we can. Yeah, indeed. Alright, hey, you know what? Elliot probably really needs, power. Unlimited power. Tier is fine. Alright, that's the map of the place. Probably a treasure here. Yeah. 100 each Sepith, which is nice. Means I can upgrade more slots.
Enemy sighted. Take him.
You're mine. Leave it to me. Now.
Gotcha.
You're mine.
Here we go. There.
Right.
Here we go. Huh. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Actually, I know I put the Force on Elliot, but I don't want the Cannon Quartz on Reen. I'd rather have the Scepter Quartz. I might lose tier, but make up for it with 7th Gathering. And 7th Gathering is half the battle. Alright. Cool.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Oh, right. Fishing spot. Oh, crap. Oh, luckily this isn't a big one.
Caught one.
You hit change rod, damn it. Doing this when I'm dead tired is probably a bad idea. But you know, it's real fun. I'm having a blast. Gold Seal is definitely really slow paced, but there's a lot to like about it. You get a lot of nice character building moments, a lot of foreshadowing, and you know, just really good scene setting stuff.
Not bad.
It's something a series like Trails has the luxury of doing that other series really don't get to do. Like, could you imagine playing a Persona game where nothing happens in the first 20 hours? Like, nobody would play that game. But with Trails, it's to their advantage.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go.
Right.
All
Motivate.
right, let's do this. Leave it to me.
No, those fools. They gave me a 0 arts turn.
Oh, we did it.
Not trying to break the game in half, but oh boy am I gonna break this game in half.
My turn.
See, I've got 5 bravery points. I wanna fricking, you know.
There.
Oh god, Reen's gonna die. Right. So I'm not gonna get the heal off before he gets a turn.
Keep it up, everyone.
Don't freaking die, buddy.
You're mine. I'm sorry, everyone.
Rip, Reen.
Leave it to me.
You tried, buddy. You really did.
Now.
Elliot.
Got it.
You're mine.
Come at bro.
You're mine.
My turn. Arcus activate.
You're mine.
Leave it to me. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Thanks.
All right. There. Together, we're unbeatable.
Reen dying in the fight means he lost all. Those nice experience bonuses. Bit of a shame.
Enemies ahead.
Leave it to me.
Oh my god.
You're mine.
Ring gonna die.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
Not yet. Ha! All right. Now. Got it.
My turn. Keep it up, everyone.
Keep that defense high.
Here we go.
Oh, right, they're both stunned. Never mind. We're good.
Go. Gaius. Got it. There.
The winds must be on our side.
They must be, because that was a breeze.
Alright, and Reen and Elliot are level 5, so their rush level is now level 2. Good stuff. Looks like one more enemy here.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here we go. Go. Here.
Right.
Leave it to me.
There. Go.
My turn.
All right. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Go.
Is everybody okay?
Woohoo.
Oh, a treasure chest.
And inside there is white glasses. Another silver chain. Okay. Luckily, this dungeon
Yay, we're at the end.
is pretty short. And we got a special Orban charging station here. This one lets you modify slots, so we can use that sepet we've picked up. I'll give guys a slot, why not? Alright, I think we're gonna make this boss the last bit of doing for this. Oh crap, I saved over that file. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, this is our first fight.
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn.
So, this is tie link to Arcus.
All right, let's do this.
Our mini boss theme. It's a pretty nice theme.
Keep it up, everyone.
Alright, so first things first, get your buff set up.
It's my turn.
Gonna be in for a long one,
Now.
I'll pick you up.
but if you use your links effectively, this fight goes by a lot quicker.
It's my turn. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Alright, Reen's blinded. Lame.
It's my turn.
They're open! Elliot!
Got it! Right! Good night!
Oh, I didn't know I could sleep it. Damn.
Arcus, activate. Ha!
Okay.
It's my turn.
Gonna get seal on it too? No.
Go!
That would be too easy. Alright.
Keep it up, everyone!
Keep the buffs up.
Go! Go!
Here! All right. Now, read!
Leave it to me!
Anyway, we're slowly whittling this guy's health down. Just gotta keep Link attacking until he's down.
My turn!
With everything set up, you should be able
Arcus,
to
activate.
easily
Go!
handle it.
Go!
Because it's very susceptible to Link attacks. And there we go. Mission complete.
The winds must be on our side.
They must be, because that was a breeze.
And hey, enough experience to get a level for everyone. And the soul blur quartz.
Nice.
Nice.
All right!
Nice. Phew, that was one tough battle. Still, we made it through. We sure did. And I'm really starting to get the hang of these combat links now, too. Feels like the Arcs has practically synchronized my breathing with the two of you. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but it's not a bad one. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure looks that way, and I didn't see any other routes we could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these runes has changed completely since we were last here. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. I guess this means we're done down here. We should head back outside. Okay. As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. Our bonds have strengthened. Excellent. And, let's get out of the old schoolhouse first. Is it just me, or was that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Has something caused it to turn on, then? We should go have a closer look. Zip. Yeah, it's a warp pedestal. They only activate when you complete the boss, but saves you some time getting out of the place. In case you wanted to grind, though, get some achievements for scanning enemies, you could do that, but whatever. This place really is nothing but mysteries. Zoink, Scoob. We got a real mystery on our hands here. Now let's find out who really was behind the mask. It's Sarah Valentine. And I would have gotten away with it too if you weren't for you meddling kids. Let's end our investigation. And it's dusk. We spent quite a lot of time in there. The sun's begun to set. We were in there for ages. We should probably go give our report to the principal. Would you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. A cat. What's that cat doing? Well, this is certainly unexpected. So the layout has changed completely since last month? I knew something was amiss there, but I had no idea it progressed to such an extent. Do you know anything about the origins of those ruins? They look like they predate the school by, well, a lot. I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, nor exactly how long they've been around. But you are correct, they've existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was founded. All signs point to their construction occurring sometime during the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages? You mean the chaotic period that began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago? Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full of strange things, some of which seem to have been made with technology we don't fully understand. We're talking magic, alchemy, but the inside of a building completely changing its layout? I have to say, that's a new one. Definitely not normal. Indeed, no such record of a phenomenon exists in the Academy record. We have a bona fide mystery on our hands, it would seem. Well, I'll have to try to look around the place when I get a chance. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here. I'd greatly appreciate that. Schwarzer, Craig, Warzel, thank you very much for all of your hard work. It was no trouble at all. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Yeah, it's always good to help. If you'll please excuse us then. Three of you did pretty well. And it seems you're getting the hang of using your Arcus too. Combat links definitely did make our battles in the ruins a lot easier. They could prove a powerful asset if we're able to master them. Hard to get the timing right though. Well, just keep at it. You'll need to be forming links with your other classmates eventually too, after all. And let me reiterate once again, you've all done very well today. Especially you, Reen. I'll be expecting great things from you next time too. I'll do my best. Wait a second, what do you mean next time? Well, the way I see it, you're a natural at this, so why stop now? Besides, with how busy our poor student council president is, don't you just want to do everything you can to help her out? Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her, but... okay, fine. I'm in, I guess. That's our Reen. I'll pass the good news on to Toa then. Oh, and the principal has given you the okay for you to keep hold of that old schoolhouse key. You're welcome to go poke around inside and again, anytime you wish. Anyway, I'll be seeing you kids later. Toodles! Are you sure you're alright with this, Reen? Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like I'm signed up to any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up with too many more than I had today, I'll be fine. Well, alright then. But if you need any assistance, please just let me know. It's really no trouble. Same goes for me, and I'll be happy to come with you next time you go into the old schoolhouse too. And we get the seal quartz as a reward. And we receive a couple bonding points. So, nighttime works pretty similarly to daytime stuff. You got your bonding events. You don't have listed quests, but typically you'll have a hidden side quest or two. But that's a discussion for another day. We're going to be ending our stream here tonight. I really appreciate everyone who stuck around and hung out with me for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed me just faffing around in the chapter 1 here. This game's a lot of fun, and I hope you all enjoy it. In any case, this has been Logic Blade. You can catch me on Twitter. You can catch me here on Twitch. I stream on YouTube as well. No, I don't. That's a lie. I just put all my videos on YouTube. But if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All of that helps the channel out, supports it even more, gets more trails out there for the masses to absorb and consume and just love with all their spirit. Just as well, I also write fan fictions, and I am currently taking commissions right now, so if you want to check me out, I'm on Archive of Our Own, under Logic Blade, and if you really like what I'm putting out, you can check out my Patreon, because I put my work there early, specialty content out there early, so patrons get a sneak preview of what I'm working on. It's pretty good stuff. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I do get a lot of praise from other people, so if they like my content enough, I think that should be a positive sign that I can write what you're looking for. In any case, that's enough plugging. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a wonderful time, and we'll see you again for some more Trails of Cold Steel. Good night.